Right flag at you. Right flag at you. Right flag at you. Right flag. This is the few, the proud, the for real TV. Coming to you live. Coming to you live. Coming to you live in living color. This is the few, the proud, the for real TV. And of course, I'm your host, Raheem Dream, better known as Top Cat. I want to give a shout out to everybody. Hope everybody had a great, prosperous day. And I hope you're fine, and I hope your families are fine. And I hope you'll come spend a little time with me this evening. Spend a little time with me this evening and share some things with me. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody on the YouTube, on the Twitter, and on Facebook. Yeah, we live on Facebook. My Facebook page is Raheem Muhammad. My other Facebook page is the Few the Proud the For Real on Facebook. I have a page on Facebook called the Few the Proud the For Real. I also have Instagram, Top Cat Raheem, and my Twitter is Raheem the Dream. And of course, I'm Raheem the Dream, better known as Top Cat. This is the Few the Proud the For Real TV, right black at you, right black at you. I want to welcome everyone in. I want to welcome everyone in. Welcome everyone in. And I'm hoping we have a good evening here. Hope we have a good evening tonight. The topic for the night is voting a solution for black people? Is voting a solution for black people? Think about that. How long we've been voting? How long they let us vote? I want to know, is that still a solution for our people? I'm not saying it's not. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Okay? So don't shoot the messenger. I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the question and want some feedback on it. That's all. Just asking the question, want some feedback on it. Like I say, the only reason why I do this thing here is just to make you think. I just want you to think for yourself. I want you to learn to think for yourself. That's all I do this for. I want you to think for yourself. Like I said, I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody, and I hope we have a good evening here. I'm gonna see if people are gonna chime in. Once again, the topic is voting a solution for black people? Is voting a solution for black people? I just want to know. I just want people to chime in and help me out with it. I don't claim to know everything. There's a lot of things I don't know. Okay? When we come on here, we learn together. We learn together on here. And that's why, try to that's why I come with the topics that I come with. I try to come with stuff that'll make us think. I try to come with things that'll make us think and make us a better people. To make us a better people. Oh man, that's good. Man, that's good. I take some more of that. But once again, this is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV. Right black at you, right black at you. Come on in. Come on in and tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what's on your mind. Is voting a solution for black people? I want to know. Let me know. I'm just asking a question. Just asking the question. Hopefully this question can give us some ideas for the next election. Hopefully it can give us some ideas for the next election. So let's teach each other. Each one teach one. Each one teach one. That's all I'm saying. Each one teach one. Each one teach one. That's what I'm screaming. And I hope everybody had a good, prosperous day. And let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. So I'm gonna give people time to come into the building. Giving people time to come into the building. Give people time to come into the building. I'm not in any rush. I am not in any rush. Okay? I'm not in any rush. This is the few, the proud, the For Real TV. The few, the proud, the For Real TV. Okay, my co-host is in the building. Okay, let's get the co-host in the building. Okay, all right. What's going on? What's going on?
Hi. Brutal.
Okay. Well, how was your day?
It was good. How was your day?
Oh, unbelievable.
All right.
Unbelievable.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. I'm kind of wore out, but
well, I like that too.
Kind of wore out, but I got to keep it moving though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had a saying when we was in the street that I could sleep when I'm dead. That's a saying we used to say in the street.
Very true.
I could sleep when I'm dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the truth.
We'd be out there sometimes. We used to be out there hustling 3-4 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? I used to just drink coffee. Well, you already know. I used to just drink coffee and just keep right on moving.
Right.
At that money. But there you go. But yeah, pretty good day. I had an unbelievable day. I can't complain because that's one thing I don't do anyway. The day is any day is what you make it.
Yes.
And I find that it's not what happens to you, it's the way that you react to what happens to you. It's on how you handle it. Because we could take something like this here and make it like this. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's as we used to say, it's 99% of what happens is 1% of what happened to you. 99% of your reaction to it.
Yes.
So yeah. So, but the topic for tonight is voting a solution for Black people? Is voting a solution for Black people? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a full screen and you can do your opening, and I'm going to get this Instagram fired up, okay?
All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Marietta Elliott, and I am going to be your co-host tonight. Thank you for joining us. For those who are just getting started with us, subscribe to our channel, and most definitely thumb up the video. So, we've got a good topic tonight, and I might open up a couple cans of worms and turn over Pandora's box because I got a whole new feel on voting. And I myself am a voter. I don't miss no elections. I vote even though I may not even be interested with everybody that's on the ballot, but the people that are definitely in my neighborhood or a situation where it has to do with the schools and the levies, I always want to make that stuff happen, even though I have no children in the school system. So now, in reference to voting, I think it is our God-given right, especially if your parents and their parents and the parents beyond that were born here in America. It is one thing when your ancestors were in Africa and they were brought here to America. that's a little bit of a different beast. But if you were born and raised, the Black people that were back in the day to get voting going, they lost their lives to make it happen. And women had no voice for a long time in reference to voting. So I feel like it's a benefit if it's nothing but to say we have tried to make that change. I know that they say votes don't count. Some say they do count. But at the end of the day, let your vote count for your means. And that's what's very important. And I think that when Black people go out and vote, it does show those white folks we know how to come together just like y'all. And we may not get exactly what we want, but at least we letting them white people know, oh yeah, you're not gonna just do that and get away with it. So that's an important thing. And it gives you a sense of pride to know that you are somewhat involved in what's going on in your community and in your United States. Those kind of things to me are very, very important. And I think that the generations that are going to come behind us, I encourage them to vote because it's their God-given right. If they were born here in America, they have every right to vote. And I don't think no one, no matter how they feel, should take that right away from you and encourage you to not vote because it doesn't mean anything. Always, always remember a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into that vote. It's an important thing. And I think that the benefits of us voting, and it depends on what we're voting about, because if it's a situation that has to do with the school and making sure we're getting the things that we need as far as our education is concerned, it costs money to educate the children. There are so many children that go to school for the first day and don't have school supplies. And they make funds available for the children who don't have school supplies. And that's a big deal. So me, 100% for voting. I think that our Black people can really take on a sense of pride, knowing that their forefathers died for this right. And I don't want to see us give that up. If they had it their way, they would take it from us. And by them taking that from us, it will be the start of the fall of our empire. Our empire. Because we will not be here on YouTube. They will be dictating to us when we could do whatever we wanted to do. And so I think that voting is definitely a beautiful thing for Black people. And I'm 100% get out there and do your thing. Do your thing. And I could take this all the way left. But I'm going to give Top Cat a chance to get in and say what he needs to say, because this is going to be definitely a touchy situation. And we have always been at odds on voting. Always have been at odds. And we decided that this was the time to do this. I said, all right, let's have at it, because I have an opinion and he absolutely knows how I feel about voting. And like I said, brothers and sisters, don't let anybody discourage you. Blood, sweat, and tears went into voting. People died behind it. People are in their graves behind voting. So let's honor that piece if we can't honor nothing else. Honor the piece that people died to get us in the voting polls. Always remember that part. Always, always, always remember that part when someone tries to tell you, no, it doesn't count. And though people have their say about Obama being the first Black president, however he got there, my mama saw this Black president, which when she was coming up, it was unheard of. So we got to think of the history behind the voting, because it has enabled people to see some of the Black people step up, come together, and rule over the United States. Obama ruled over the United States. You know, no one agrees with how he did things. But he was a well-polished man. If we can't say nothing else about Obama, he was well-polished, as well as Michelle. Well-polished. And the two of them are a good example of how Black people can conduct themselves when it's time. When it's time. Because I myself can get down and dirty just like the rest of us if we need to do that. But there's a time and place for everything. So let's take a little pride in our endeavors. He coming in to shut me down talking about Obama.
No. Okay. We're gonna look at comments. Drea say, hey, what's up? How are you two? I'm great.
Drea.
Great.
I'm good.
Great. Okay. Then Drea says, to answer the question for tonight, I have to say no. Okay. Then Drea says, it's really not the voting that does not matter. It is the concept of politics that takes away from voting someone in the office. Politics ruin everything. Okay. Then she says, I vote, yet I know it really won't do anything to bring about real change. Money talks, not votes. Okay. Then Mike says the Democrats has hoodwinked. Say it again. Had the Democrats have hoodwinked Black people to vote Democratic, and the Democrat hasn't done anything for Black people other than give government assistance. Say that, my brother. Say it. Then Mike says, which the government assistance has destroyed the Black community. Wow, I ain't got to say nothing. They said it. They said it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
I don't have to say
We have destroyed
nothing.
our own community. It had nothing to do with the votes. We have destroyed our own communities. Now let's put things in their proper place.
Okay, no.
Okay.
No. That's not the proper place.
Community.
That's not the proper place.
Not the vote. Not the vote.
They the ones you put into office is the ones that change the things that change your community into a hood.
Okay, but
because they get in there and they sell you out.
Change has to come within yourself and the individuals in the community. Okay, we have to always remember that, and we can always have an excuse for why we are doing what we're doing. Okay, we can. I don't like excuses for why we have gotten the way we are.
The truth is not
like
excuses.
That. I think we as individuals can do something different.
The truth is not excuses. The truth is the truth.
Like I said, we can do something different.
To a certain degree.
Okay. And so to that certain degree, let's see it happen.
Okay, when they put things in place, they put laws and stuff in place that you don't even know about.
Well,
okay, come on, one mic. Either you gonna talk or I'm gonna talk.
I agree.
They put things in place to where you don't even know about. You don't know about till you try to go do it. And then you be like, when this get on the books? When that get on the book? They change things in your so-called community, in your hood, that you don't even know about. Only time you find out is when you try to go do something.
Okay.
And then you'll find a lot of laws have been changed. You went, well, when that happened? Such a councilman that you voted this in.
Okay. Well, I
put
really
this into play.
I need an example of what you mean.
Okay. Hold on. Drea says the officials voted in office were the ones who dropped crack cocaine into our community. That's a fact. Who voted for them to do that?
And who distributed it? Who was the distributor?
Okay. Now you're making an excuse for them.
No, I'm not. I'm just
Yes,
saying.
you are. You are.
If they brought drugs into our community, the white man or the lawmakers were not delivering the service. We can use
but
that
if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be there. It
like
wouldn't have been there.
Listen, and when it got brought, we could have easily turned it away.
Okay, now, see when they first came with it. No, so you looking at you got to widen your what's the name? You got to widen your horizon when you look at this stuff. You looking in the tunnel. You got to widen who benefited from it? Who benefited from it? See, this is what you got to understand. First of all, you have to know history.
You saying from the drugs?
History. Yes. Who benefited from it? The white man who put it in there. They know well. He benefited from it.
The drug dealer benefited too. And he tore down a lot of families behind.
But you looking on the surface. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
I know.
You got to stop looking on the surface. The drug dealer didn't benefit because after the drug dealer, he ended up dead or in the penitentiary. He didn't benefit from it.
By choice.
But no, yes, by choice, yes. But so how did he benefit from it?
Like I said in the beginning, I know I'm gonna turn a whole bunch of people up.
No, but you see what you're coming with is not. Listen, what you're coming with is not facts. You coming with just the way you feel or your belief in the thing. You understand what I'm saying? When I come with something, I'm coming with facts.
Okay.
And what Dre just said is a fact. Anytime you're gonna drop it somewhere where people already don't have nothing. So when you drop it there and the person can eat off it, come on, that's just okay. Because see, if you know your history, when they first dropped it, they dropped the heroin and the cocaine back when the Black Panthers was around. When the Black Panthers really got up and running. You understand what I'm saying? But the Black Panthers wasn't going for it. You understand what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but they was killing the drug dealers. Taking the drugs and pouring them in the sewer. Running water, take a hose and spray it down the sewer. Keys of it, catching it coming in. You dig what I'm saying?
And why were they doing that?
Pardon?
Why were they doing that?
Because they knew what it was going to do. What's all the face making for?
Because that's part of my issue.
Okay, but what I'm trying. Okay, now listen. Okay, I'm trying to give you a history lesson.
Well,
I'm trying to give you a history lesson. So you have to know history. See, a lot of times we just talk to be talking, but do you know the history? If you don't know the history, then you going on how you feel. Or what you think you see. Half of what you believe now, what you hear, half of what you see. What I'm trying to tell you, after that, they got rid of the Black Panther Party. Who got rid of the Black Panther Party? Did we do that?
I have no idea.
See, this is what I'm saying. If you don't know, that's why some things you might not need to speak on if you don't know.
Excuse me.
Just say I don't know.
I can speak on whatever I have to speak on because that's how I feel.
No. What I'm saying is this here. If you don't know something, okay, if you speak on something I don't know about, you ain't gonna hear me say nothing.
Well,
because you know why? I don't know.
Well,
so I'm not gonna speak on it. I'm not gonna speak what I feel. I'm gonna try to get. I'm gonna have to know what's going on. If I don't know anything about it, I just won't speak on it. I'm not gonna give you what I feel about something, because what I feel about something don't make it true. You understand what I'm saying? The feds got rid of the Black Panther Party and then dropped it again because there was no wall, no line of defense. What about your preachers and everything? How come they wasn't out there stopping it? How come they wasn't out there stopping it? Huh?
I have no idea. I can't speak.
But they had who they want you to vote for in their church, though.
The preachers probably was getting high too. I don't know.
Okay. Mike said also what the drug dealers was able to purchase it was taken by the feds. So who really benefited, right? That's what I'm saying. You have to know the inside. Okay, but Mari, um uh you are defending. Oh, okay. Drea say, Marietta, you are defending those in office. Why? Yes. Well,
Excuse me.
hold on. Listen to what she's saying first. She said, Mary, you are defending those in office. She says, why? Then she says yes to voting and no to crooked politicians. Okay, go ahead. Now you can go.
Well, Drea, first of all, I am not defending anyone in office. What I am defending is what has gone on in the Black community via our own hands. And we can always use an excuse as to, oh, someone started this, so now we are going to be the ones end up holding the bag and finishing things. But I am totally against whatever is wrong is wrong. I don't support any crooked politicians. Only thing I have a problem with is we will always have a reason for why we got the situation we got. And I want us, as a Black group of people, learn how to stop passing the buck as to why and things are going the way they're going. And that's all I'm saying. I don't want anybody in office that is no good. But at the end of the day, I can't make anybody that I vote for be good. That's a very individual situation. If they're going into the office for the wrong reason, and if I feel like they're not in the right space, I won't vote them back in. Once they're in, you can't take them out. Can't take them out.
Okay, Ron said, hello, everyone. I'm
All right.
here working on a project. I'm out, but I can't comment.
Good.
Okay.
And you know I stand alone. When I did my introduction, I knew that I was going to flip some things around, and I knew that people were going to take a different position. And I don't mind. It's okay. It's okay. But I need us to stop using other excuses why we do what we do. We got to start holding ourselves accountable. Because once the election is over with, you don't hear from nobody no more. But what's going on in the Black community continues. It continues. And you know what's right from what's wrong. At the end of the day, drug trafficking has ruined generations of people. It don't matter how it got started. We got to realize that this is no good for us and find something better to do. Besides put drugs in our children's faces and get them hooked on drugs, get the mamas hooked on drugs, abandoning their children. Ain't no white man coming in the neighborhood peddling drugs. They're not doing that. It's the Black man. And
okay. Dre says, what we have done with our own hands had a lot to do with politicians voting into office. We live in a world where Europeans created the voting process, say that, along with counting the votes.
So obviously, Drea, you don't encourage your family members to vote then.
Okay, well, let me ask you.
I want to see how she feel about that.
Let me ask you something.
What?
What is gerrymandering?
I don't know unless you're talking about in reference to the court.
I'm talking about gerrymandering.
Okay.
Gerrymandering has to do with your voting.
Okay.
Okay. See,
go further.
We have to know what we.
Well, go further.
We have to know what we.
This is it.
Listen, you have.
I don't get deep into those sort of things. I only deal with what we dealing with every single day.
But
So
you
you
have
need to
to
break it down and
you
educate me in that.
have to deal with these things so you would know.
Well,
It's
tell me
it's
about jury evangelism. I need to know what that's all about.
if you give me a chance, come on, you got to share the mic.
I don't like sharing anymore.
Okay, well go ahead. Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
No, I'm only teasing you. Go ahead.
Just go ahead.
No, seriously, I want to know what jury evangelism is.
Gerrymandering is when they rezone and you don't know you've been rezoned.
Oh yeah. I hear about rezoning all the time. Yeah.
But it's gerrymandering.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You go vote where you've been voting at and don't know how that zoning is going.
Yeah, so I know how they do that. Yeah. But I didn't know that was the proper name for it. We just talked about we just called it zoning.
It's gerrymandering. That's what I'm saying. See,
so that's the proper word.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
You would hear it on TV and don't even know what it is. That your zone, your area has been gerrymandering, you wouldn't know. You understand what I'm saying? You don't even know something happened. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Something happened in your community, if that's what you want to call it. Okay. The zoning has changed.
Yeah, I do know about that.
See, I'm just saying. See, some things we have to know. We can't just talk and go on what we feel. You have to go on the facts. You have to do the research, so you know what's really going on. See, they give you surface stuff on these TVs. The politician that you might think is real good is giving you surface stuff.
Right.
You have to really go, and if you're gonna do that, you got to get down to the nitty gritty and do the research.
Okay.
Because you can be rezoned and don't know it.
So I got to ask you this question right
now. Listen to me. You can vote for a Democrat, but you've been rezoned in the Republican area. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, see, I thought the zoning was to control the vote. Maybe I misunderstood.
What do you mean to control the vote?
They rezoned it so that things can be in their favor.
Yes, I mean they rezoned. Yeah, well they rezoned. They everything is. They ain't gonna do something to help you. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't doing it to help you.
Well, I know how zoning.
Especially when the people don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Like I just said, you can be voting Democratic, but you in a Republican manualing area.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I do understand that. Yeah.
So, but that when that group vote is counted, you voted in that area.
Right.
That's the game that people don't know.
Right.
But think they know.
Right. But if you had told me about zoning, then I would have absolutely knew what you were talking about. I never.
Okay, but you need to know the proper name so when you know what's going on.
I got it now.
So you can know what's going on.
Yeah, I know about zoning.
See, sometimes we can do all this here, but we don't really know. We have to listen.
Yeah, I do know about
zoning. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to what a person got to say before I open my mouth, so I can say, well, okay, I know where this person is at. Okay, well, maybe I need to look that up. Dre say, oh, I vote. Everyone I know votes. I encourage it due to our ancestors making it possible for me. I just don't believe that it actually makes a difference to people of color, because it don't.
Okay. Well, I did say that about the ancestors.
Yeah. Yes. And then Dre says voting and the results of voting tricks people of color into thinking that change is coming. Been doing it since they cut you loose. It never does.
Well, change has to come within your own.
But that's not okay. Okay, you're missing the whole point about voting. Hold on. Listen to what you just said. If change comes from within, what you need to vote for then?
Okay, now.
Okay.
This is
now. See, I'm gonna listen. See.
Okay, so this is what I was saying in reference to. You're saying the voting is geared towards change, right? But at the end of the day, there are people.
No. The talk be towards change. The talk. the talk.
I know,
the politicians talk.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to
Okay.
you is they get in because they want us to believe that there's going to be a change. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, if they don't do their part, I am saying that we have to strive for something better anyways, regardless of whether we thought they were going to do something. We should have the sense to know we need to do something. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't think anybody that got
Well,
in office was an honest
once
person.
again, if it comes down to us doing something, what are we voting for?
A lot of
We don't need them in there then.
Because that was our God-given right from our ancestors.
No, that's what no God-given right. No God-given right.
They died.
No God-given right. And your ancestors did not die for no vote.
So I gotta ask you a question.
They didn't die for no vote.
If they take away the voting system, what happens?
Same thing happening now. You wouldn't know the difference.
Oh, I would know I'm not going to the poll.
That's the only thing you'll know. Because you've been bamboozled to go.
And listen,
as they say, you've been hoodwinked and bamboozled to go. To make you think, to make you think you're doing something. It's symbolism. That's what they give black folks, symbolism. Symbolism. That's what they give you.
Okay.
Barack Obama was symbolism. He didn't do nothing. He never said the word black out of his mouth, not one time. Not one time. He never said black out of his mouth, not one time. Now, let me say this here.
Maybe
this
not
dude
publicly.
Here, this dude, this is what I'm talking about. Who cares what he do in the dark? We pay him to do it publicly.
What would happen if we didn't vote?
We pay him to do it publicly. We pay him. We pay him to do it publicly. We don't pay him to do it in the dark.
Okay, so if we didn't vote, if there was no voting system, how would the United States be?
Be just like it is now. Because your vote ain't doing nothing now. Whether you know it or not.
But what I'm saying
to you, hoodwinked the bamboozled to think it is.
But what I'm saying
listen to me. Listen to me. Can I finish? Can I finish?
Will we need a government?
Can I finish? It ain't your government.
That's
the same government put you in slavery. How you think you got your name? Your name, that's why your name is called a government name. Because the government was in on slavery. That's why it's called a government name.
I got that.
You got it from the plantation.
If there was no government, what would we be doing?
What you doing now? What you doing now? What you doing now? That's what you be doing. Okay, hold on. Let's catch up with the comments.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because they're not coming on the screen.
Okay. Okay, we got that one. Cullen to thinking that change is coming. It never does. Okay, Dre says, I must say TC has a point. I know I have a point. Because I don't just talk. I'm going to go on facts.
Well, like I said earlier, I don't need nobody on my side.
Well, it ain't about being on your side. It's about it's not about sides. See, there we go. It's not about sides. See, that's what you thinking like that white man think when he do that voting thing. It's not about sides. It's supposed to be about the people, not about sides.
I mean, agreeing with me. I'm saying,
but it's not about sides. It's not about sides.
Agree with me.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Ron say President Grant never would have become president without the black vote. He helped black people during the Reconstruction, so the Southern whites seen our power, then they tried to intimidate. I agree with you there.
Well, thank you, Ron.
No, but see, no, I agree with
you
there. But do you know what happened back then, though? What he talking about, though? See, that's he talking about a specific time and what it did at a specific time. Because they votes really didn't do nothing back then. You talking about back then? We talking about slavery time. When he got out of slavery, Reconstruction. You didn't have a vote then, for real. You had one, but you didn't. They would catch you on your way to the pole and hang you.
Well, you know
Okay?
one thing I'll say. If I had been born back in those days, I'd have been dead. They'd have killed me.
Well, there you go.
They'd have
Dre
killed
said,
me, honey. Because I got a big mouth.
Dre said, if we did not vote, not much would change. Say it, Dre. That's the fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Okay, Dre said they don't want us to vote for a reason, because they know our vote don't mean anything in the long run. Okay. Now, Mike says, whoever is in power, we have to learn their system. There you go. It's a system, and this is what I was trying to get to. It's a system. It's not a vote. It's not a vote. It's a system. Once we learn the system, then we can empower ourselves.
I agree.
But you have to, if you don't know the system, you're never going to be able to get the power.
I do agree.
You're never going to be able to get the power if you don't know the system.
I do
you
agree.
Run out, vote all you want to, be the best person you want to be. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
But you have to know the system in order to work the system. Okay,
I
now,
agree.
I tell you what, let's vote. But this is what we're gonna do with our votes. Okay, what did Ice Cube say? Okay, let me see. Ron say, why you think they hung you? Because your vote was powerful. Okay.
Thank you, Ryan.
I lost my chain of thought right there.
You said something about Ice-T or Ice Cube?
Okay, yeah. When Ice Cube, you know anything about the thing he was doing when Biden was running for president?
No.
And against see, this is what I'm saying. You know, see, we'll sit back and talk, but we don't even know what our own Black people are doing. You have to know what's going on.
Well,
you have to know what's going on. Wait a minute. Biden told Charlemagne the God, if you don't vote for me, you're not Black.
I don't know anything about that.
I know you don't. This is what I'm trying to say. So you have to know things and do research on things and know about things before we just, you understand what I'm saying? Because it's not about opinions. It's about facts. It's about facts. Is what it's about. It's about facts. Now, okay, let's vote. But this is how we need to vote. This is how you need to vote. You need to control your votes. We need to do like the corporations do. It's called the what's your name votes. Not the I can't call it right now. What is the name of it? Okay, but I can't think of it right now. It'll come to me. This is what we need to do with our votes. We have 500,000 Black people. Okay? We go to whoever want our votes and tell them, this is what we want. Put it in writing right now. Put the seal on it, and we're going to give you these 500,000 votes. That's how we need to vote. In other words, it's called group voting. Okay. It's another word for it, but I can't remember the word for it. If you want to know how you should vote, and I keep telling y'all about Dr. Claude Anderson. He got the system. He didn't work with them all. He been working with presidents since the 60s. He knows the system. We have to hold our votes hostage. Together, though. These corporations, they get what they want because they oh man, I'm trying to think of the name of that. Because they hold the votes hostage. If you want these votes, this is what we want. That's why every president go in, it's one of them rich families' turn to run the country. You have the Koch brothers, See, I can't remember all that stuff. Last election, I had all that stuff down pat. But anyway, every president is connected to one rich family, and it's that rich family turn to run the White House.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you right now, you can vote for who you want to put in for president.
Mm-hmm.
It's already been predated 10 years from now.
Oh, I believe that.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they might have said it was 16 years, but it's something like that. What is it, every 4 years, right?
I believe that.
Okay. But listen, in every president, so you have to do your research.
Mm-hmm.
Every president bloodline goes back to England.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, including Obama's. You probably don't know that, do you? You don't know.
Well, look at here. They swore he wasn't born in America. He's not a citizen. So I mean, it was a big deal for a long time.
No, that was just Trump.
Okay.
That was just Trump.
I know, but I'm just saying, but it was a big deal.
But it don't matter if he was born here or not. It don't matter.
Okay.
That part don't matter. See, this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
They give y'all the little small things to go back and forth on while they doing the real things over here. They over here doing the real stuff.
Well, I got a question then. Okay? Mm-hmm. With what you just said, how do we get the 500,000 people together? What are we going to do for the next election to get 500,000 to do exactly what you just said do?
Spread the word.
What you're saying is not something that's talked about in everybody's household.
I know it ain't.
And if it was,
because you know why? You know why? You know why?
Okay, so let's figure it out.
You know why? You know why it ain't talked about in everybody's household? You know why?
I know. Let's figure it out.
Because everybody ain't a real strong, real black man. With research, that's why.
Okay, well, how are we gonna pull everybody together?
Because look here, most of y'all cowards.
How and when are we gonna pull everybody together?
Most of y'all cowards, because you can't think like me.
Okay, well, how and when will we pull everybody together?
We would have to, that would have to be through sitting down, getting maybe halls. Like that can be part of the for real team, getting everybody to come to the park and doing some things like this here. That's a start right there. That's how.
Well, we got to hit all 50 states.
No. See, you don't get it. You
I do get it, but I think that these need to be out there.
Okay, but how? Listen. You start
have solutions to the problem.
I finish. You have to work with those around you first. Work with those around you first. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, this is the system that they know and you don't know. We don't. I know it. It's hard to use it with our people. Right. See, 2 + 2 = what?
4.
No, 2 + 2 = 8. Think about it.
Okay.
2 + 2 = 8.
That's the new math. Is that the new math?
You have to think about it because you can't get it because see that's how they think. Okay, that's how they stay ahead of.
Okay.
But let's read the comments here. What we at here?
Oh, this is wonderful.
Let's see. We got a lot of comments here. Mike's. Man, I don't know. I think I missed a lot of comments up here. Let's see. Okay, we got this. Okay, here we go. This Drea. Drea say a law passed in 1869 that allowed black men to vote. They had to do backflips to cast their votes. Then in 1965, the Voting Rights Act passed to allow us the right to vote. Okay. Then Mike said, Ron, your vote is powerful because it benefits the politician financially. Thank you. Okay. Now, Ron said the reason Biden said that because your vote matters, he needs it to win. That's it. It's all about self-preservation with them. Okay. Then Drea says we have been allowed to vote for 58 years. They were voting for decades before that. They suppressed our votes and have been doing it since 1869. 1869. Okay, then Ron says, right, Mike, but just don't give your vote away for free. That's what I was just talking about. Okay. Then Dre says, we can tell those in office what we want, but implying what they promise seems to always be a problem. Of course, they'll tell you why they can't do something. They'll always tell you why they can't do something. Always. It's always why they can't do something. That's a bunch of, okay. Michael says, before Obama went into office, I didn't think his net worth was over 1 million, and his net worth is about 50 million. Okay, you need to look again, Mike, because I'm gonna tell you about that. And then Ron said the Teen Party been around for centuries. Okay, now Obama went into the White House a thousandaire, came out a billionaire. He went in a thousandaire and came out a billionaire. Okay, now, how do you become a billionaire and you only get paid $400,000 a year for 8 years? Don't add up to no $1 billion, do it. I'm gonna tell you how. Just like all the rest of them, they're a bunch of thieves. They get in there and they steal. But y'all don't know, everybody wants to get into the White House to be a senator and stuff like that there. Do you know why? Because of the inside trading. They ain't getting in there to help you. I'm sorry to tell you, little kitties. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my little kitties.
I'm gonna have your head on a silver platter.
They get in there for the inside trading. That's what they get in there for.
On a silver platter.
Okay, Mike said the math don't add up. Say it, Mike. Say it. Say it. But that's what they get in there for the inside trading.
I mean, I know that.
It's a monopoly. Listen, it's a monopoly game.
It is.
It's a monopoly game.
It is.
And they've been monopolizing. This is what you need to understand. How you gonna beat a system they created?
I understand that. I don't disagree.
It's their system.
I mean, you're saying something
anyway,
I agree.
Listen, anyway you might almost get it. They're gonna say, oh, we gotta cut that out. You know what they're gonna say? We're getting ready to pass a new law, so you can't do that. The same one you voted in there.
Yeah.
It's a monopoly. Okay, Dre said, I do like that Obama was in office. However, nothing really happened to help anybody, including white people. Yeah, well, Obama was in there for a reason. Why was Obama put into the White House, first of all?
Because he looks good.
See what I'm saying? Ain't no, if you ask me, he might be, if you ask me, I think he like this, but that's me. But why was he put in there? Why was he put in there? See, first of all,
we needed a Negro in the office.
No. No. I'm gonna tell you why they put him in there.
So the Negroes don't feel so left out.
No, that's not why. That's not why. See, that's what they want y'all to think.
I'm only teasing.
I know, but I'm just saying. But that's what they want you to think. Who are the first black president running down the street?
Well, I was very happy.
I didn't care nothing about it because I knew it wasn't nothing but game. Listen, you know why I didn't care nothing about it? Because I knew it was game. Because I seen the game that was being played. Now, Obama was put in office. Obama's father, which is a black man. You understand me? But on the other side was white. His mama and grandmama bloodline go to England. Number one, every president you look up, that bloodline going to England. Okay. Look it up. Look it up. I don't talk just to talk.
I know.
Listen. Now, Obama, daddy bloodline goes to where? Kenya.
Okay.
Kenya.
Okay.
Obama was put into office because the United States had started looking elsewhere for minerals and stuff like that. They're fighting wars, is taking stuff, right? While they was doing that, Russia, the Chinese, the Japanese was moving into taking over Africa. And the United States lost the grip on Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So now, how do we get back into Africa? We get this little dude right here. His mama's side got bloodline to England, and the daddy got bloodline to Africa, to Kenya, Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in order to take over the lands in that particular continent, you have to have bloodline to the land. That's why the Japanese, the Chinese, and the Russians was going over there marrying them African women so they can get bloodline to the land. That was the only way you can get the land over there.
Hell, I need to start looking back on my bloodline. I might need to be in the office.
And I'm just telling you. So Obama was put in the office for that. Wait a minute, hold on. That ain't the only thing. That ain't the only thing he was put in the office for. He was put in the office to pass the what's name rights. Yeah, he was put in office for that. You know, you can't say them words on these things here.
What?
No, you can't say them words on this thing. They give us a strike or take us down.
Uh-huh.
You can't.
I didn't know that either. Oh
yeah,
God.
Yeah. So that's why he was put in office. And there's a few more things to it, but I don't want to keep going on and on. But everything I'm saying, I can prove. Everything I'm saying is not my feelings or how I feel. Okay.
You can't stand how I feel.
Hold on, or how someone looks. You understand what I'm saying? All listen. All skin folks ain't your kinfolk. All skin folk ain't your kinfolk. And I hope you know what that means. Okay. Okay, Dre said he was put in office to make black people think change was coming. It never does. Of course, that was the hoodwinked again. They hoodwinked.
I never thought that.
Gave you that wink. Gave you that wink.
I never thought that.
Gave you that wink.
Yeah.
Hoodwinked. You've been hoodwinked.
Your head on a silver platter.
You've been hoodwinked. Yes, it was. It was,
You gave me a wink.
It was all a hoax. Yes, it was. It was all a hoax. Okay, Ron say, Obama owned Acorn big time. They paid for his campaign. Of course. See, this is what you got to understand. This is what I don't understand about people, period. I'm not going to just say my people. People, period. This is what I don't understand. Okay, this is what people need to just think about. See, my people don't. I'm trying to just make you think. Think about this here. The president of the United States get paid how much a year?
Well, we already talked about that.
I just said it. He get. I think it's like $405,000 a year. But we're going to say $400,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to just say $400,000 a year. Okay. The job only paid $400,000 a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here, I'm gonna back this candidate. I'm gonna get this candidate $50 million to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. But the job only paid $400,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you give that man $50 million for his campaign?
Mm-hmm.
This is all you got to pay attention to. I mean, what I'm saying is not hard if you just. I just need my people to just when you see something, say, wait a minute, hold on.
Well, you're saying the truth. I mean, I can't deny that.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. But I need all my people to say, wait a minute, hold on.
Well, we gotta
Wait a
get
minute.
it out
This
there.
job only pays $400,000 a year. Now, this big corporation gonna give him $50 million for a campaign?
Mhm.
I mean, that's all. I mean,
This has been a hot topic. So, though we just have a X amount of people that are chiming in, but this is going all over the world. So, hey, we might bring a group of people in that might come in like gangbangers and say, that's exactly what we need to do. 500 laying on the table. This is what we want. I like
give
that.
a shout out to everybody over here on the Instagram. Peace
I
and
like
Black
that.
Power.
I love to leave that.
The topic for the night is is voting
Yeah, this is a hot topic
a
tonight.
solution for Black people. That's the topic for the night.
And
Is
looking
voting
like
a
me and
solution
Ron
for Black
somewhat
people?
on the same page.
Is
And I
voting
definitely
a
appreciate
solution
that, Ron.
for
You can
Black
kind of see
people?
the things that
This
I
is the
feel
Future
too.
Proud of For Real TV,
So,
Right Black Act.
I'm not gonna
Over
never
on
give
the
up my
YouTube.
vote. I don't care what. I don't care. I'm gonna go and get myself fixed up, and I'm gonna go vote. I'm going in the voting polls looking like somebody, not somebody off the street. You better know it. I'm going to represent the Black people, even though it may not mean nothing. I'm not going down there looking like a hobo. When they see me walking there, they're gonna say she is somebody. She's trying to do something with herself in her life, and she care enough. That's who I'm gonna be. Yes, that's who I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna change that. I got my position, and Top Cat can't stand for me inside my feelings, but that's who I am. I'm a humanitarian, and I want things to be right. And I always believe that it's us that have to do the changing, never mind the politicians. Once they're in office, it's like it's dead and gone. But at the end of the day, we got to come together as Black people and stop using all kind of excuses for our downfalls. We got to stop that. Because we will have downfalls forever and we will never regain if we continue to use excuses for why we got downfalls. Never mind, forget the government. As an individual, as a group of people, we need to try to do something different. Never mind the vote. Take it out of here, get rid of it. But at the end of the day, we still gonna have to do something. We're gonna still have to do something. Whether we voting or not, we got to do something. We got to clean our act up.
Okay, I was muted there for a minute. Mike says Trump campaign spent $1 billion to get a $400,000 job. Think about it. All I'm saying is think about it. That's all I'm saying. Just think about it.
Well, I knew when he went into it, he was going to be president.
Yeah, Ron
says. Tell me that.
Ron says so he can't change the law in their favor, Top. That's why they gave him the money. No fact. That's definitely a fact. But yeah, see, you have to remember. See, in any, if you do that, then that's a bribe. If you do it, it's a bribe. You just got to remember. You got to remember, this is their system. Like Mike just said earlier, we have to learn their system.
It is the truth.
We have to.
Their system.
We have to learn the system. They won't let us play it like they do, but we can play it. But they're not gonna let us play it. Yeah.
Previously, when I talked about Donald Trump, that he manipulated the system, and I said clearly, we could never do that. The Black man could never manipulate the system to work in his favor.
I mean,
we got to do something different. We got to do something different. I understand.
That's just what it is. Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But I tell you one thing about Trump that I respect. He tell you what it is. See, when he was president, he told you what it is. The other, hold on. All the other presidents, they want to give you all these riddles and all that stuff there. Trump would say, no, hell no. I ain't doing it. No, you ain't getting this. See, listen. Trump, you know what? Let me tell you something. Trump said, look here, when Trump was in office, Trump said, I got this for you people. 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 But the rest of this is for mine. Now,
I didn't hear that.
because he didn't say it like that. But see, because see, you have to do your research. See, I seen him, and he in other words, he said what he said. I just didn't want to say all the names. He said, I got this for the Latinos, I got this for the Mexicans, I got this for black folks.
Oh, the president got something for a particular
No. Listen. But what Trump said he had, he did though. He gave you what he said he was gonna give you.
And what did he give me?
He gave you the pandemic, and then he gave you some money to go with it. Then he gave you some money to go with it. He gave you $1,500, $2,000, and then Biden got in there and wanted to take some of your money. When Biden got in there, he wanted to take some of your money back. He didn't want to give you the other $500 that you supposed to get for the $1,500.
You know you about crazy.
But no, it's real though. I'm just saying. During the pandemic, during the pandemic, Trump said, people need money, man. He said people need money, man.
And he gave it to them.
People said, look, Trump said, man, look here, man, they don't need no box of cheese.
That's right. They need money.
They need some real cheese.
And the small businessman loan where people went out and pretend like they was doing whatever. Oh.
But he put it in place for you to get it, though. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Who else did it?
You're going to give it back.
Listen. Only thing I'm saying is this here. Who else did it?
Who else did what?
That's all. Who else did it?
Donald Trump said if money got into the wrong hands, he was going to get it back.
No, that ain't what he said. That's what Biden said.
No, Donald Trump did say people got money that shouldn't have got money.
That's because
they're going to get it back.
That's because millionaires and billionaires got a lot of money
he
from.
He said they're going to give it back.
I got you. Millionaires and billionaires got it. That's who he was talking about.
Well, they did get it.
Okay. Then Dre said, so why vote? Then Ron says, go ahead.
As far as voting is concerned, like I said, my ancestors.
No, they didn't. They didn't die for no votes.
Okay. That's where the history stopped.
Okay, tell me one ancestor died for a vote.
I have no idea, but I know that
because that's just a saying.
I don't have no names.
Listen, it's a saying. It's a saying. Okay. It's a saying that Mr. Gilmore gave me.
Okay, what?
That's not real. What? That's not real.
When we're done, I'm gonna get on the internet and I'm gonna look.
Well, you can get on it right now and do it. You can get on it right now while we're on the thing.
But I can't.
Don't wait till later. Turn the computer on, go over there and do it. Don't wait for later. Do it now.
No, I can't do it now.
Okay, Ron says the rules only matter when playing the game. When playing the game, I play by my rules. Top, I know that's right.
Me too.
And then Dre said the pandemic was a plan. That's right. That's why I call it a pandemic.
Of course it was.
A pandemic.
Of course it was planned.
The pandemic.
That's right. That's what,
no. Everybody didn't know it. Everybody wasn't calling it a pandemic when I was.
Well, I want to say this.
Because I'm always ahead of everybody.
I want to say this. Okay. For me, this COVID happened miraculously all over the world, not just the United States. So at that point, I knew government was tied into that one. It affected the whole entire earth at the same time. So I knew that was all governments working together, and I don't care what anybody say. That's their way of thinning out the population. If you really want to get with the real situation, that's how they want to thin out the population. Too many people. And when the computers take over, they're going to have to thin us out again.
But see, that
They're gonna
pandemic
have
was
to thin us out again.
it was about making money too.
And well, like I said, they need to thin the herd.
Did you hear what I just said? It was
They
about
needed to thin the herd.
we know that, but it was about the money. Do you know how many millionaires and billionaires was made during the pandemic? So you need to do that research.
Yes.
It was more millionaires and billionaires made during the pandemic than at any time.
It was a good time for a lot of people.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. Even if it meant losing some of their family members, it didn't matter. Because money means everything to some people.
About that dollar.
That's right. Some people that kill their whole family for money.
It's about that dollar.
So I know about that.
Yeah, it's about that
but they
dollar.
had to thin the herd. And they're going to thin the herd again when the robots take over.
We rather eat our children than to depart with our money.
Like I said, when the robots take over, they're going to have to thin the herd again. They're going to have to thin the herd again.
Well, see, you had to remember.
We'll have another pandemic coming.
It was another plan. See, that plan wasn't just for one thing.
I know it wasn't.
Yeah.
I know what I'm just saying, but the
I know, I got you, but I'm just saying
right.
I got what you're saying. I know. I'm not saying you said it was for one thing. I'm just saying what you was right about thinning. But I tell you what, the government said we need to get some of these old people out of here that's sucking up the Social Security.
Exactly. So that money.
That's what it was aiming for. I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's it. That's the truth.
This is what I'm saying.
That is the truth.
This is what I'm saying.
Now we in agreement on that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And even killing off the young ones.
Yeah.
So they never have to pay them Social Security.
Yeah, exactly.
They never have to pay them.
That's it.
Yeah, I know how about
that. That's why I told you. I told people long ago that it's a pandemic. They used to laugh at me. Tom, how you come up with that? Where you come up with pandemic from? They said in the barbershop, it would be you to come up with a word like that, pandemic.
But it's the truth, though. It was.
Yeah. But listen, as time went on, they couldn't say it in front of people. They see me coming in the barbershop and come outside before I come in. Oh man, you right, Tom. This stuff was planned, man. Ain't no way for it to go like that, man. It was planned. I said, yeah, I told you, little brother.
I mean, if anybody has some sense, they would think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was ludicrous.
Yeah.
Why in the world?
Yeah.
Thin the herd. We better get ready.
Yes.
And head them off at the path.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is.
Because it's coming.
Yeah.
It's going to be another shakedown.
Believe that. But you ain't going to be busted. Shakedown, breakdown, you're busted. What's that? What's that? One of Eddie Murphy movies?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of them. I think it's what's the name? Beverly Hills Cop or something. Shakedown, breakdown, you're busted.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I'll tell you one thing. Since I've been doing this here, being your co-host, I think more and more about how I was not that worldly woman.
Okay.
I was not that worldly woman. I missed out on a lot of things.
Okay. Well, Dre says the next thing will be to starve people. That's what they're working on now. And provide free food that will make many sick with disease and illness.
That's thinning the herd.
Yeah. They setting that up now. That's why that Bill Gates. That's why that Bill Gates dude is buying up all that land down there in the South. Bill Gates, he buying up all that land down there, and they experiment.
Okay, like I said, they're gonna have to thin the herd again.
And all you gotta do is,
over. That's it.
If you look up some of the stuff Bill Gates been doing, it leads directly to what we're talking about now, even though we didn't get off the votes to this here, because it's still surrounded by the votes. Right. Because these people wouldn't be in power. See, these people get rich and they put in the office who they want to put in.
There's no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, the only way you really, like I said, you really see if you did that what I said, then they couldn't bamboozle us because
Well, like I said,
what I'm saying is that if
this
we
is
did
gonna
what
be a good one for the world.
check out
Today's show.
if we did what I said, but I'm not saying nothing new. Y'all need to look up Ice Cube's thing he put together. You dig what I'm saying? Ice Cube put up something real slick. You dig what I'm saying? But he didn't just do it himself. He got with Dr. Carl Anderson, Dr. Bryce Wilkins, and some other smart brothers, scholars. You dig what I'm saying? And Biden couldn't answer none of the questions before they got with him and never got with him. But he gonna get with, what's the girl, the Turkin girl, one of them girls that wear all the fake hair and all that there. He gonna go and have a sit down with some broad that a rapper broad and all this over here.
I don't know nothing.
But he want to sit down with Ice Cube about business.
Mm-hmm.
She don't represent black people. See, they go get these rappers and these ball players. They don't represent us.
Mm-hmm.
They don't represent us. They can care less about us just like that. It is what it is. But this is the Few, the Proud of Real TV. We're going to get ready to get on out of here. This was a good hot topic.
I'm just getting started.
Nah, okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to let you get your clothes out and you can finish with your clothes out, okay? Because I need to eat. I ain't had nothing to eat. I ain't had nothing to eat today. Nothing.
Well, we don't want you to start acting like a bear.
I ain't had nothing but some water. I ain't had nothing but some water today.
On the silver platter.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put myself on mute. I'm gonna give you a full screen. There you go. You got a solo screen. I'm gonna put myself on mute, and you can go and do your close out.
Okay. Well, as I said in the beginning, I knew I was gonna turn the place upside down. I knew I would be standing alone pretty much. I have no problem with that. Because see, the one thing about Marietta, I'm not afraid of nothing and nobody. I can't keep my mouth quiet. That's part of my problem. I'm very opinionated. And yes, I am into my feelings because I'm a humanitarian. And I want us to be able to stop using excuses for why we do what we do. We gotta stop that. And if we don't stop it, we are gonna forever and a day continue to spiral, and do nothing. And then you'll have a group of people that will step up and do something. So we need to figure out what we really can do as a group, not as a voter. And stop making excuses for how come we don't seem to come together and do what we need to do. You better believe, if my car was broke down, I'm not going to sit around and wait for somebody to decide when I need to take my car to get it repaired or where I need to take it. And the laws might say you can't go there, but I'm going to go somewhere and get my car fixed. And I don't care who agrees with where I'm taking my car and how I'm doing things. Because I've been in charge of my life. I've been strong in my life. And I will always stand firm on how I feel, no matter how much education is dumped on me. Because there was a lot of things that I wasn't clear on. It was a learning experience for me tonight. I can't never take it personal. I learned something, and I'm okay with that. But that still does not change how I feel in reference to we as Black people have got to come together and we have to make some changes within our own community so that way we can move forward and stop looking for a reason as to why we are where we are. So I appreciate everybody that did tune in tonight. Definitely appreciate all of the comments from Mike, from Drea, from Ron. Beautiful. I definitely appreciate it. And I knew that this was going to be a real struggle, so to speak. But you guys have a good night. And we got to also remember to think about a day that we can do something for the ladies. I'm definitely looking for that one mic situation. I kind of got an idea as to how I want to do it, but I want to be able to get the other ladies involved. I don't want this to be a one-sided thing. So if there's someone out there that has an opinion, has a thought about what they'd like to see done one day a week, then I want to know. So you can easily email Top Cat and let him know how you guys feel, or on one night when we're live, you can also give me your thoughts. So you guys have a great night. Thank you for hearing me, because I got a little out of control again. You'll see that. But it's all good. I love what happened tonight. It was beautiful. We all came together with our own ideas, and I'm still smiling. So you guys have a great night.
All right. Okay, well, we got a few comments still here. Okay. Mike says, Mike said, peace and black power, everyone. Good night, my brother. And Ty coming in at the end, but he did come in. Ty the brother say, you heard me? We heard you.
Hey, Ty.
We heard you, Ty. We heard you, Ty. Peace and black power to you, my brother. I'm gonna be that. I'll be that way Saturday too, man. I'll come through that Saturday, cause I need you to make sure you touch with Hanford Dixon, the ball player Hanford Dixon. Yeah, so I'll be down there Saturday, Ty. But I'll call you before I get there. Make sure you're there already. Yeah. Okay, 100. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ty. Yes, sir, my brother. Yes, sir. I see you Saturday. I'll be down there. But yeah, I actually came up with this topic at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? This was a last minute topic. You understand what I'm saying? But I see, it ended up being a good one.
It was a great one.
Yeah, it ended up being a good one. You know what I'm saying?
It was great.
Which is good. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Because see, the changing of ideas, the changing of ideas is what helps you grow and expands your mind.
Exactly.
See, I'm always in expanding my mind. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? I want to expand my mind. But the way you expand your mind, though, is with facts. Mm-hmm. That's how you. Because see, when you get the facts and do your research and get the facts, then you know why things happen. Mm-hmm. You say, oh, so that's why that went like that. You understand what I'm saying? You gave me some
good information.
But I'm just saying. See, if you check the history, you know why things is what it is now.
Right.
All they doing is making their revelations happen right in your face because they in control of it. Mm-hmm. They in control of it. But don't get me wrong, I ain't mad. I just saying we need to come together and make our revelations come to pass. Mm-hmm. That's all I be saying. I'm not mad at them. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not mad at them. That's what Michael's talking about, the system. Mm-hmm. We learn how to use their system.
Right.
We use the system, so they ain't gonna let us use it the way they use it. But if it's enough of us using it to the limit.
Yeah, power is in numbers. I mean,
this is what I'm saying. If it's enough of us using it to the limit of where they let us use it,
right,
we'll be all right.
Yeah, power is
and our kids will be all right.
Right.
But until then, we're gonna keep going backwards.
Right. Well, see, that's the reason why I was saying that, we got reasons why we where we are, but at the end of the day, we still got the abilities to change some stuff.
Oh, ain't no doubt about it. Because not only that, we have choices.
Right.
We can
make some changes.
Yes. I agree. Okay. Todd said, okay, Hanford said he'll support your business. Yeah, I know. He told me. Yes, sir. Yeah, he told me. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get at him. Because when we start doing the benefits with the For Real team, Ty, that you're gonna have to be a part of. We're gonna get some T-shirts together. You're gonna take care of them shirts. Don't forget about that, right?
Yes. Yeah. I just need sizes.
I know. Yeah, the For Real team.
Yeah.
The For Real team shirts.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll get some caps and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when we get that together, and Ty, I'm gonna have Ty. He gonna be wearing one while he at work because he downtown.
Yeah.
And he need one for the summertime. We just have on the short sleeve shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? While he's doing the hair downtown, moving around downtown. But everybody do. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And Ty said, okay. And he said, yep, just let me know. Yep. Okay, my brother, I will. Okay. But yeah, this ended up being a good one.
It was.
It ended up being a good one. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been behind the wheel of that truck all day. I wasn't thinking about no topic today. I'll tell you right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been raining, pouring down, raining on me. You understand what I'm saying? A hell of a first day.
That's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You got through it.
Oh, ain't no question.
Yeah.
Ain't no question. And ready to go tomorrow.
Right.
You did?
Look,
Don't
that's
stop
why
me.
you had to come up with a topic that was gonna stir me up.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, don't stop me. Yeah.
Yeah, you had to stir me up. I told you about rubbing me the wrong way.
Yeah. But this is the Few, the Proud of For Real TV, and we're gonna sign on out of here.
Yes.
Peace and black power to everyone.
Okay.
Have a great night.
Good night.
Good night.